His name is Jim Owen, a fishing guide who decades ago was among the best-known sportsmen around.
He was a very colorful character.
His name is John Morris, the founder and president of Bass Pro Shops. He remembers Jim Owen as an important early influence.
He was a great promoter of fishing and just the natural beauty of the Ozarks.
Decades apart, both Owen and Morris brought visitors to the Ozarks, and both used fishing as their lures. In this rare film, we see a Jim Owen float trip begin in Branson. The crew loads boats with supplies. The float trips down the White River could last for days, even weeks. This was long before the dams were built.
The guys, sometimes they'd have to paddle hard through eddies, but mainly just drifting with the river. There's not too many rapids or anything like that, more just gentle drifting.
Day after day, expert guides paddled guests to the best fishing holes along 100 miles of river. The fishers relaxed all day as Jim Owen's crew went ahead to make camp on a gravel bar each night. Compared to other outfitters of the day, Jim Owen float trips were luxurious.
A little bit of hillbilly thrown in there.
All along, Owen was a conservationist, stressing to his guests the importance of nature's balance in the forests and rivers of the Ozarks. For example, Owen insisted they keep only enough fish to enjoy in that evening's fish fry, returning the rest of the catch to the river.
In a way that ties back into helping preserve, people appreciate what we have here, rare resources, all these creeks and rivers and streams, how important it is to take care of our water.
No iPods or cell phones back then. The guests and guides entertained themselves. What kind of stories were told around the campfire?
All typical of nobody ever exaggerated any fish or anything. There was never any drinking, I'm sure, but there's a little bit of shine probably. Ozarks are famous for the moonshine too back in the day.
Dams and lakes created on the White River ended the float trip business, but Jim Owen's legacy remains. For example, when John Morris built this floating restaurant at Branson Landing, where the White River once flowed, Morris paid tribute by displaying historic Owen boat line gear and photos.
So really, it's kind of a salute to Jim Owens.
A tireless promoter, Jim Owen lured movie stars, famous athletes, and influential politicians to float the White River. And along with other Branson area business owners of his day, Owen created lasting impressions with visitors vacationing in the Ozarks.